Ladies and gentlemen, Subnautica 2. Now, we all know that this thing is looking a little woke. It's got some issues going on with the fish girl and God knows what else. But it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there at all because there's some shit going down on Subnautica 2. Subnautica 2 Studio begs rioting fans for benefit of the doubt after leadership is axed by the owner, Crafton. That is crazy. Again, Subnautica 1, massive success, huge success. Tons of goodwill is there. And then, of course, we saw the little reveal, and it's like, I don't know about Subnautica 2. We'll see. But anyway, the leadership was axed by the owner. Crafton is the publisher. And the team has been working on the game day to day over the last few years. It remains completely unchanged. Okay, whatever. The team that's been working on the game is unchanged, but they're getting rid of leadership. And this is coming up into release of early access, because I think they were going to be announcing early access the date soon, and I expected it to be like, August, September time frame. We'll see when it's going to be, if that changes at all, but yikes. Okay, now leadership has gotten axed. It's very, very questionable. Of course, this is what we're dealing with here. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know why. Hopefully there's not a picture of the chick, because she is absolutely she's like a fear-mongering face. Developer Unknown Worlds has shared a letter asking for patience from Subnautica fans. That is not a good sign, folks. They're out here putting a letter out there asking for patience after publisher Crafton announced the departure of senior leadership, including studio co-founder Max McGuire. Now, this is the co-founder. This is someone who founded the studio, and he's bouncing. Didn't this just happen? Someone else just left a game too. Oh, dude, I covered this like last week. I can't remember who it was. And I was like, oh my God, like this is a co-founder leaving. Or the founder was leaving. This is bad too. I can't remember who the hell it was. And the installation of Dead Space producer and Striking Distance, the Callisto Protocol CEO, Steve Papustis, as the new studio head. So now you've got like the Dead Space guy coming in. Remember, Dead Space was originally a single player, nothing game. And then on top of that, remember what they put in that game. Remember it. It pissed everyone off. They put in pay to win, pay to level up, pay real money to level up faster in the game. Do you guys remember this? That was a thing. So this guy's here now in Subnautica. So we'll see what effect he has. Let's keep going. The news prompted a backlash from fans, including a popular post calling for a complete boycott of upcoming Subnautica 2 on the PC gaming subreddit. Now, here's what's crazy, right? Now, we flagged this game for woke propaganda ahead of time because you could see it in the woman and the dude. You could just see it. Like, they straight up did it. Okay, they did it. Now, it has a whole nother side of things where you have people that are supporters of Subnautica, have been through the announcement, are getting ready for early access, and now they're starting to say to boycott it. This could end up being really bad. It's really bad. I mean, again, when you see like a co-founder bouncing, all right, getting kicked out, that is what it is. They were replaced, right? They said it was a departure of its senior leadership and has been replaced, right? Yeah, with another person. And the leadership was axed by the owner. So it's not just the guy leaving. He's getting bounced. This is not good news, folks. Not good news for the game. Anyway, but leaving aside the specific theories of what happened, opinion on Reddit and the Steam discussions definitely favors the departed devs, and they don't see Unknown Worlds letter winning back any hearts and minds. Yeah, so yeah, people are on board with McGuire, right? They're on his side, and they're like, you axed the co-founder? You axed the co-founder, bro. How do you do that? That's ridiculous. It's largely lacking in substantive information or argument. An update to Subnautica's early access timeline is coming soon. It's hard to imagine it hitting its 2025 early access launch window at this rate. The letter does not mention Cleveland, Gill, or McGuire by name, nor does it elaborate on why they were shuffled out. Oh, they'll never tell us why. They'll never tell us why. Who knows? Now, I do understand, I guess this game was getting a little behind schedule. But, man, the fact that they say the day-to-day people won't change, so it was just them. They're the problem. I mean, I know they like to blame leadership for this stuff, but if you have a bunch of people trying to work from home or not doing their job right or ducking, putting a lot of maybe ideology in there, I wonder who pushed it. Anyway, the letter does firmly deny that the game will be live servicified or otherwise experience a monetization change. Ooh, we will see. I don't believe it. You just put the guy in Dead Space in charge. I haven't seen concerns about this specifically regarding Subnautica 2, but such tactics are an understandable ambient gamer bête noire. One of the largely mobile gaming focused Krafton clearly wanted to get ahead of. Yeah, so they are a mobile gaming company. That's right, because Krafton is big in mobile games. I mean, I would be surprised if they don't do something. And maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Could you imagine crate drops in Subnautica? I mean, talking about just ruining the game. You just want to ruin the game, get the crate drops in there. The most pervasive part of the letter concerns the remainder of the dev team that has not left the project. The team has already done on Subnautica 2. What? This is not good English. We also understand that it means we'll need to ask you to remain a little patient and support us as he comes on board. An update to our schedule and more information, including the early access timeline, will be coming soon. Oh yeah, they're pushing it. Unknown Worlds and Krafton have made an uphill battle, winning back fan sentiment regardless. As for the leadership shakeup, I suspect we'll hear more about the circumstances behind it with time. Of course we will. This is from Ted Litchfield, associate editor. So, I mean, guys, this is never good news, dude. So let's go see what they said here. Let's read this letter to the community. Well, the guy who came on board is this ex-CEO or previous CEO, right? So this guy, I mean, the one thing for sure, he has shipped successful games. That is true. But he does deal with monetization. And you have Krafton that is a mobile game company that is publishing Subnautica 2. You're telling me they're not going to get some shady shit in there? There's not going to be little shiny things to do? Dude, I really hope not. They're going to have skins or something. Something's going to happen. How to turn the ugly girl to not be a fish face. Oh, and by the way, if anyone doesn't know, let's go look up Subnautica 2. 2 girl. Female character, yeah. I mean, guys, look at this. Open image, new tab. You guys want to see something fucking ridiculous? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why? This is someone that's part fish or alien. Like, I'm sure, like, look at this. Come on. What is this? She actually looks like she's part fish, and maybe she is. But that's your girl. This is your female. This is what you're doing. This is it. Western developers, man. Hey, maybe the co-founder's getting booted because this is his shit. This is his call. And they're like, get the fuck out of here. Like, this isn't winning over anyone. We've got nothing but blowback on this. Like, you need to go out. It might not work out. It might be too late because now you're pissing off the Subnautica 2 community. But maybe they're going to make some changes. I don't know. I just wonder. I just wonder if that's part of it. Of course, that's purely guessing. I have no idea. But that would be pretty funny if, like, that the founder was actually cooked and causing a lot of this. I don't know. Or maybe he didn't like this stuff and he was pushing against it. It was like, man, we really need to stay on track here. But, you know, he's getting overruled left and right because he's just a co-founder, not the only founder. Who knows? Maybe he became difficult to work with. Maybe he's right wing. Who knows? It could be so many things. Anyway, this is what the actual letter of the community says from Unknown Worlds. We know that you have a lot of questions and concerns about the news from our publisher regarding the leadership changes at Unknown Worlds. First, we want to take a moment to reflect on the vision and core values of exploration and discovery that have defined Subnautica from the very beginning. I think everyone who's played Subnautica understands exactly what the game's about. So what are you doing? They have not only shaped the identity of the entire series, but they continue to guide how we think, build, and create every day. We believe strongly in those values and are dedicated to upholding them in Subnautica 2. Okay, great. We're also supporting Steve Papoutsis. This is the guy coming in from Dead Space. As he transitions into his role as CEO at Unknown Worlds, he's already expressed his excitement to check out everything we've been working on and is diving into supporting our ongoing vision and journey to release Subnautica 2 Early Access. This guy's coming in so late, and he knows nothing about this game. What can he really do in the beginning at all? How can he help? I don't think he can. How can he help? How is he going to help anyone? He's just going to get in the way or just be back. Well, what are you going to do? You don't know enough. This is really bad timing. When it comes to Subnautica 2, the team that has been working on the game day to day over the last few years remains completely unchanged. That team includes veterans of the Subnautica series dating back to the earliest days of the original Subnautica to the many incredible and talented developers who came on board to help us bring our visions for Subnautica 2 to life. Whew, what's up, Trooper? Good to see you, bud. And what's up, War Maniac? The world and experience we've been crafting is something that we're all extremely proud of. From the story we're hoping to tell to every creature, big and small, because they all matter and they are all so seen and heard, down to the tiniest rock. This is stupid. This is dumb. Down to the tiniest rock, dude, my guy. The story we're hoping to tell down to the tiniest rock, can you just stop it? Can you just stop it right now? That's ridiculous. Now you're overpainting the picture. You're overpainting the picture, bro. We want to reassure you that Krafton feels strongly about supporting that vision at the studio, and we continue to navigate the game towards early access. Our commitment to open development and crafting Subnautica 2 alongside our community during early access hasn't changed. And that is one thing that is really cool about the way they did Subnautica 1. It really went to early access very early. I mean, a lot of the game, you couldn't do a lot of the game, right? There's a lot of stuff in the middle. I feel like you could go beginning to end, but it was like very short, and they just kept building the middle. And with updates from the community and everything, I mean, the game was great. It was phenomenal. So that is a cool idea, and it'll be interesting to see how well they pull it off with Subnautica 2. We believe strongly in listening to your voices and have already received invaluable feedback from hundreds of community members who have participated in early playtests of the game. Oh, I wonder if one of those things that they said was to get rid of the guy. Get rid of that co-founder, bro. Yeah, they're like, all right, we'll listen to you. Yeah, we'll listen. We'll get rid of him. Yeah. We want to ensure, along with full support from Krafton, that Subnautica 2 meets the highest quality standards and delivers on your expectations while we work closely with Steve and get him up to speed with all the amazing work the team has already done on Subnautica 2. It's so amazing, guys, that they had to lay off the co-founder. We also understand that it means we'll need to ask you to remain a little patient and support us as he comes on board. An update to our schedule and more information, including early access timeline, will be coming soon. So if they were going to do Q4, maybe even Q3 early access of this year, I wonder if it gets pushed to the end of Q4, like December, January timeframe. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, how much does it really have to move? But I don't know if anything really came out from like the early play tests, like the shape it's in. It could be really bad. One final thing we want to address is we've seen some additional concerns about it. Nothing has changed with how the game is structured. It will remain single-player first experience with optional cooperative multiplayer, no subscriptions, no loot boxes, no battle passes, no microtransactions. Okay. Gotta hold them to it. You cannot change it now. Now that you've said it, you cannot change it. We want to thank you, as always, for your incredible support and enthusiasm for Subnautica 2. And we seen so many of your messages and well wishes to the studio development team, and we're all incredibly grateful for everyone. Keep diving. I don't see how this can be good at all. Like, there's just no way, right? There's no way. This is going to be awful. I mean, the game itself, like, just the character designs, I was like, come on, man. Are you, like, come on. Like, you know what you're doing. Stop it. Now you get this guy getting bounced, fired. He didn't step out. He got fired. They axed him. At least that's what it says here. Axed, right? Axed. Gone. Not looking good. Not looking good for Subnautica 2 for anyone who's looking forward to it. RIP, sorry.